Okay, so we're going to what? We're going to Palomar, right? We're going to Palomar Tower, which is going to be south of us, right down here. CRQ.
Yep. So what we'll do is flight plan.
In ForeFlight?
Over here, flight plan, menu.
Yeah, then we're gonna clear
Delete.
this out.
Good.
Okay, so.
And then CDI back to GPS. Good.
Okay, so let's see. Switch tanks. How are we doing on that? Okay, we'll switch tanks. Okay, so now we're gonna go from Torrance to we're gonna file, right? So I need to have. I'm going to do that here. No, I can't do it here because...
Oh, yeah, here. Right here.
Because I'm not the man.
There you go.
This has a cell service. That's cool. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so let's go to flight plan. Let's go to... we're at KRAL. And we're going to CRQ. And that is correct. And we're going to go with routes. And we're going to do a...
Look at that. There's a tech route.
There's a tech
Ontario.
route. Ontario, Papa 11.
Yep.
Okay. At 5,000, cleared yesterday. So here we're going to select that bad boy.
There you go.
And it says 5,000. I like that one.
Good.
So that's good. The estimated departure time...
Just do now.
...is now.
Good.
So we're going to walk it around. Correct, 5,000. Procedure is the Ontario.
That's not the procedure. That's the route. Procedure is the actual approach procedures, which we don't file. So right now, as far as what this looks like, we could even see what it looks like here. Looks good.
Yep, looks good. And then I can file.
Yep.
Well, I can throw it to flights. Okay, so that's correct. That looks all good. So I can proceed to file. And then here it's going to say any special remarks, anything cool. No, we're good. Number of people on board, 2. We'll put that in there. Okay, file. Fuel on board is probably 3 hours now. 3 hours and 15 minutes. Yep. Next. File. Filing flight plan. Okay, we're filed.
Good.
Now, should I throw it? Or
throw what?
Oh, I was going to say throw it up. That's my...
No, not at all. We
slang.
never throw our filed. If anything, you throw your cleared. Filed means nothing. It's only what we ask for. What we're cleared for is the $1 million.
So we just wait until we get it.
Correct.
Then we'll throw it in.
You never put anything in that you filed.
And do you normally, when they read it back to you, you don't put it into your flight plan and your ForeFlight and then throw it up. I notice.
I just do that.
You just do it right in here. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so now, look at this guy.
Look at that.
All right. So I suppose we should take a look at what we're going to do. And what we're going to do is okay, I want to tell you that you already know this, but I'm going to. So there are two. There's a RNAV GPS Yankee and a X-ray. Okay, and I couldn't figure out the difference. One of them says depends on where you're approaching from. Okay,
maybe they have different initial approach fixes.
Yeah, I guess. If you look, one is Yankee and one is X-ray. And if you look, X-ray says procedure not allowed for arrivals on the Oceanside VOR, airway radials. So
if you're coming in on certain radials, you can't join this procedure from a certain direction.
Right.
Yeah, it looks like it's a completely different approach with different initial approach fixes.
Yes, it is. So I don't know which one, they're going to...
Show me the Yankee.
This one looks
we're
like
coming
from this way, so I think this is
look at that. That's thermal. Initial approach fix.
Assuming it's runway, yeah. So, yeah, we're up here, right? Yeah.
Something like that.
We're kind of...
Yeah, so we could request this one.
Let's see, but hold on. The file, what is the route for what we filed?
Yeah, right.
Do you have cellular? You don't?
I have it on my phone, but I don't have it on this.
Got it.
I should probably get that. Yeah, let's take a look at what it
So
has.
over here, procedures,
It does
and then
have
we could do approach, and then we could do the RNAV Yankee, and then this is the RNAV Yankee, and looks like the...
But that's
yeah,
the one.
it's actually... no, it's the other direction, so we don't want that.
You want the X-ray.
So let's go to the X-ray right here. RNAV X-ray 24, and then Oceanside is an initial approach fix. We will most likely get vectors to final, regardless. So we could just count on do the X-ray.
You want to do X-ray? Okay.
Let's do the X-ray.
Okay.
Yep.
RNAV X-ray. Okay.
Yep.
Should we brief it? Is that our next move?
Let's brief it. Yep.
Okay. So first of all, there's NOTAM. So let's take it. Yes, the ILS on runway 24 is out, so that's why we're using RNAV GPS. End lights are out, so we're okay on that. This is for the RNAV GPS X-ray runway 24 Carlsbad, and the valid dates are good for another 3 weeks, and so this is there's obviously, because it's an RNAV, so there's no channel really. I know what the channel means, but...
Yep, that's just WAS channel, so that's not something we will concern ourselves with like we would a localizer frequency.
Right.
Yep.
Okay, the approach course is 245. The 5,000 foot runway, so plenty of room, and the airport altitude is 1,300. 331, which means 1,300 roughly pattern altitude. It says here in the notes, for uncompensated Barrows VNAV, which we're not doing, then you make some adjustments. Runway 24 helicopter visibility, inoperative lighting system, so that doesn't matter. Increase LNAVs, okay. Inoperable table does not apply to LPV. So these are not applicable to us. It has some runway lighting there. Let's see what else we got. Mr. Pro, ATIS 120, thank you. Thank you very much. ATIS 120.15, which we can put in here, I guess, right now if we want to. 2015, enter. It didn't work. Why am I
highlight? Press it in the...
Yeah. Like this, COM.
Try it again.
1.
Huh.
It's weird. It's being weird.
Oh, there you go.
I'm doing
have to move it with that. Yeah,
right.
yeah.
I don't know
interesting.
That has never happened. All right, 120.15. Okay. Yeah, that's it. So that's good. Okay. SoCal approach, Palomar Tower is 118.6, ground frequency 121.8. So it looks like, yeah, some of these initial approach fixes. What's interesting here is, it's got this curve to it, which is interesting, right? Like, I don't know if that's common or not.
Yeah.
But initial approach fix could be Vista, or where else? There's let's see. Do you see any other initial approach fixes?
I think it said no, just Vista.
Okay. So okay. And so we'll get
vectors to final.
Yeah, we'll get vectors to final most likely, and then we'll let's take a look at our altitude. So 4,300 here at Koenig. Where's Koenig? Right here at the initial fix. And then at J-Ball, which is our final approach fix, 3,100, where we'll catch the glide path. And then we'll go down to our decision altitude of 528 feet. Right here.
Good.
And the runway, and then we'll taxi to the left. Actually, I'm not sure where. Probably to the left.
Good. Touchdown zone elevation is
326. Yeah.
So 528 is how high above the ground? Above our touchdown zone?
Oh, about 850 feet.
850 feet? What's 528
No,
minus
no.
326?
Oh, sorry. I did the math wrong.
You thought plus, no,
it's
minus.
It's 202.
Perfect.
Which
Solid.
is also labeled right there.
Good. Solid work.
Yep. Right there. Okay.
Good work.
All right. So that's kind of what we're doing.
Good.
So should I? All right. So we don't need to do our run up.
Right.
Normal run up because we haven't shut off the engine.
Yep. So now we gave ATC enough time since we filed it, so we can get on with them.
How long do you usually wait? 5
Typically,
minutes?
you could just file and request it, and then they'll tell you if they have it or not. But now we could get on with them and say we're looking for IFR to Carlsbad or Palomar.
So I'd like to quickly.
And we'll remember the altitude this time.
See, the other thing is I don't know if this is what I should be doing with writing with my finger. It's super hard to read, but here we go. So I'm going to just kind of.
You could write smaller.
Cleared to what are they going to say? Palomar. You have to go with the letters, or can you say Palomar?
You can say Palomar.
And then the route, I'm not totally sure, other than I can look.
Don't be the pilot who guesses half of it before you ask for it. Don't do that. Get to the habit of being open to anything and learn how to write things down that you're told. Don't be. Yeah. I know people talk about, let me fill out the things I know for sure. And then if you don't get that, it's more confusing than if you didn't write anything in the beginning. Because you know what we call that? Confirmation bias. Right? Yeah. The FAA talks about confirmation bias.
Julie, Sarah, advising ready to copy your IFR to Palomar.
Roger, we'll be ready in just 1 second. Thanks.
Good. The FAA talks about confirmation bias mostly as it relates to taxi instructions. I'm at my familiar airport. I know what they always give me, but boom, they give me something else. I will have a hard time catching that. But we can have confirmation bias with clearance copying, right?
Right.
So don't write things down and then they give you something else.
Just
you show up with a blank sheet of paper. Be open to whatever it is they tell you.
You got it.
Easy?
Yes, absolutely.
Good.
All right, so I'm going to let them know.
All
right, here we go. Where are we? Riverside? We're Riverside.
Yep.
Riverside ground, Cirrus 218 Julius here. Ready for that clearance when you're ready.
Cirrus 218 Juliet Sierra Riverside ground, you're clear to the Palomar Airport via the Riverside 2 departure, Paradise, Ontario Papa 11 routing. Maintain 4,000, expect 7,000 10 minutes after departure. SoCal departure frequency is 135.4 and squawk 4725.
Okay, 218 Julius Sierra is clear to Palomar via the Riverside 2 departure, Paradise, and then the Ontario Papa 11 routing at 4,000. Expect 4,000. Sorry, 4,000. Expect 7,000 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 135.4 and transponder 4725.
Cirrus 8 Juliet Sierra, readback is correct. Now, I see that you filed 5,000. It's 7,000 for the Papa 11 routing. Thank you. You have a good flight.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate your help. 218 Juliet Sierra.
That was a phenomenal readback.
Good work.
Bro.
Skyline 9137 Mike, Riverside.
Good work.
Taxi via Gulf.
You got it.
For parking.
That's it.
All right. So,
and you could write smaller if you want more room.
I'm like a child. You know, kids, they start big and then they realize they have no room and all of a sudden everything's tucked in the corner. It's like a child.
I told you before you could write smaller and I wasn't looking as you wrote it and then I turned my head and your whole thing is filled with just Ontario Papa 11.
Look at this, giant. They can read it from 2 miles away. It honestly is like a child where you didn't expect them to keep going. All right, so here we are.
Calling Riverside ground, just your call sign and say again your destination.
Okay. Enter, en route is going to be, now he said,
Mooney 1201
he said via the Riverside 2 departure.
Good. Procedures.
Departure,
select departure.
Departure. The Riverside 2.
RAL2, yep, Roma 27.
All right.
And then load.
Load that in.
So now the question is, what in the world is Riverside 2 departure?
Yeah.
So you can see there's a little bit of something there. but let's go ahead and pull it up over here.
X-ray.
So
maintain
go to Riverside Airport.
500. SoCal departure frequency will be 135.4.
Yep, and then go to procedures, departure, Riverside 2. So the Riverside 2 departure.
So you see there is a
It's
picture,
yeah,
and then there's writing on the bottom. So runway 27, it says climb on a heading of 255 to intercept Paradise radial 030 to Paradise VOR. So you told us Riverside 2 to Paradise. So that solves here to Paradise.
Right.
Then from there, the Ontario Papa 11 routing.
Okay, so we're going to go to 400 feet. Wait, and we're going to 400 feet, then turn to runway 255.
To heading 255.
255, right? And then we're gonna go to Paradise
to intercept the 030 Paradise, which this will do for you because it has the ability to throw up departure procedures,
right?
And then it'll take you to Paradise, and then from Paradise,
right?
From Paradise, we will continue our en route portion. So the 11 Ontario Papa 11 routing from Paradise is what? Is this? So let's plug this in.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it totally does.
Cool.
Okay,
menu.
so menu. Hold on, menu. So we're going to. So it has Paradise in there. So now we
I believe if you do menu, yep, load airway.
And now we're going to do Victor 186, enter, and we're going to get off on. What is that? Where is that? Robin.
Sometimes it's spelled weird. Yep. So find it.
Robin, there it is.
There it is.
Okay, and load. And then we go down to the next one, which is Victor, so we load enter airway again. Go to 458.
Good.
And we're getting off on Oceanside.
Look at that, easy, OCN.
OCN, there it is.
Riverside ground, arrow.
Go back, and then to our destination. Okay.
If that's what's after Oceanside.
Yeah,
yep.
Oceanside to
Air 1354 Tango, Riverside ground, runway 27, taxi via Echo and Alpha.
So that's it. We got it in there, right?
And let's go ahead and let's put Carlsbad on the destination. KCRQ. Good. None. Home. Zoom
so
out.
Verify.
Good.
So we're going to verify where we're going, which is looks correct.
Right.
It looks
Bird's
good.
eye view checks. Now we'll do the in-depth part. So
now
flight
we're going to
plan,
go back in here.
Highlight.
We're going to make sure that this works,
yep.
right? So this is the the Riverside 2 departure.
To Paradise.
To Paradise,
and
right
then,
there.
Yep. Victor 186 to Robin.
To Robin.
Victor
to Robin.
458 to Oceanside.
Yep.
And then destination.
Yep. That's
good.
all in there. Okay, so we're good.
Double verification complete. Home.
Yeah, we got
good.
it.
What's next on the clearance?
Next on the clearance is our altitudes,
cool.
which is 4,000.
Good work.
Boom. Expect 7,000 10 minutes after. And then 135.4 is in there, which is good. Well, yeah, it's in there. And 4725. So transponder 4725.
Good.
And
now just about when you think you're done, we do what?
We do a thumbs up.
Good.
We get that thumb going.
Good.
Right?
In the same order that we loaded it.
So we are clear. So we are going to Palomar. We've got our route in there. We've got we have our heading. Let's see. We're going to go 255. So I want to put that in there. Right? 255.
You could back the departure procedure with 255 if you'd like
to do it, right? 135.4. Boom. 4725 right there.
And how about the altitude? You did
I
that?
said 4,000.
Cool.
Yeah, I put it in.
Good.
Yep, so we're
solid.
Good.
So that's all taken care of.
All right. Now, we would normally do our run-up. We don't have to do that. So then we do our takeoff
briefing, and we get going.
So we're going to do that. So today we're going to, welcome aboard, we're going to be taking off from runway 27 and heading after 400 feet at a heading of 255.
To intercept the 030 radial inbound towards the Paradise VOR.
If we see any abnormalities, any issues at all on takeoff, we're going to pull back power and apply brakes and abort the takeoff. If after rotation without sufficient runway space to land, we're going to pull caps up.
Immediately.
Yes, but we're
Not
going
kidding.
to land straight ahead below 600 feet. Above 600 AGL and to 2,000, we're going to pull caps immediately unless we're 1,000% sure we can land the plane. But we're going to pull caps immediately. Above 2,000, we're going to troubleshoot till we get to 2,000, then we'll pull caps.
Solid.
Good? Okay.
Good work.
So, now we are...
What if one does not have $5 million to bet?
Then they don't play.
That they don't pull the caps. Or they pull the caps.
They pull the caps. Okay, then we're ready to go. I'm going to put in... now I'm going to contact tower and let them know I'm ready while I'm still here.
You can contact ground and see if they'd like you. Actually, I'm sorry, disregard. Just contact tower, but we'll stay in the run-up area and let them know we're in the run-up area ready to go, so we don't block. Because sometimes we get a hold for release.
Yeah,
you don't
and then you block a bunch of people. They get all pissed off.
You don't want that. You care when people are pissed off at you, huh?
Well, you know.
We gotta care less.
Okay, I'm gonna care less.
There you go.
Screw
Don't be careless, but care less.
Okay, so here we're gonna go.
Riverside ground, Cherokee.
All right, so I'm going to tell tower I'm ready for...
Yep, we're in the 27 run-up area. And
Riverside Tower, Cirrus 218 Juliet Sierra is in the run-up area, ready for ILS release when you are.
ILS release? IFR.
IFR release. We're learning. We're learning.
Great learning. עוד יישמע בערי יהודה ובחוצות ירושלים.
I didn't know this thing had a stereo in it, man. This has good radio. It's only tuned to one station.
Call Riverside Terrace again.
218 Juliet Sierra is in the run-up area, runway 27, ready for departure.
218 Juliet Sierra, Riverside Tower, hold short, runway 27.
Hold short, runway 27, 218 Juliet Sierra.
Look at that.
Okay, you ready?
Yalla, let's make it happen. Let's make it happen.
It's just this weird AM station.
Let's make it happen. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the radio station. The Cirrus broadcast.
Yeah, Riverside Tower, helicopter
okay, so let's make sure.
Lima Sierra, howdy copy?
Okay, let's make sure we're...
Number 218 Juliet Sierra, Riverside Tower, hold there. It's going to be a few minute delay for your IFR departure.
Holding short, 218 Juliet Sierra.
Yeah, Riverside Tower, helicopter 216 Lima Sierra to the...
he told you to hold short of runway 27.
Yeah,
yeah, we're doing what he told us.
Like transition southeast bound for an aerial survey on the south side of your airspace.
Let's make sure we have mixture rich. We're going to go fuel pump. Trim is looking good. Landing lights. Okay, so fuel. We're good. Full as tank.
Helicopter 6 Lima Sierra, remaining north of Riverside Airport, altimeter 2990.
So we're going to go
2990, 6 Lima Sierra.
After 400 feet.
Correct. K-rect.
Up to 4,000.
Riverside Tower, Mooney 1201 X-ray is holding number 2 at 27, ready for departure.
Those arrows are the 255, looks like. Oh, wait.
Okay, we did a control change right there. So who's the second aircraft that's calling Riverside Tower for departure? Not the Cirrus.
It's Mooney 1201 X-ray.
Mooney 1201 X-ray, Riverside Tower. Make the straight out departure, runway 27 cleared for takeoff.
1220 is 400 feet above the airport. That's where the plane will turn to a heading.
Helicopter 6 Lima Sierra. What's your shooting photos we're at?
Yes, sir. We're going to be on gas survey, the south side of your airspace by the 91 south of you.
6 Lima Sierra, you can continue southbound for now. And I am departing to Mooney off runway 27. It's going to be westbound. Again, the altimeter is 2990 and report when you're on station.
2990, report on station. Looking for the Mooney.
And that's 135.4 on departure. Which departure is that? That's SoCal departure?
SoCal departure? Yeah.
All right.
SoCal departure, this is John. I'm calling you from an altitude of 400 feet AGL. AGL. Yes, I am a private pilot, rated pilot, almost instrument rated, and I'd like vectors to final. Thank you. Oh, man.
You love those foreign pilots,
huh? Dude.
Yeah. They crack
Mooney
you up.
01 X-ray, make a good climb. There is traffic at 1 o'clock 3 miles southbound. A helicopter is crossing southbound at 1,200.
1,200.
Make a good climb. Looking for traffic. Mooney 1201 X-ray.
He's a
Dr.
good
6
man.
Sierra, the Mooney just departed. He's off the departure end, runway 27 at 10 o'clock, 3 miles westbound, climbing through 1,200.
What happens if you're you want to climb and the instructor's leg is right there? What do you do?
One, it's like it's a one move, boom, boom, like that. It's like a kung fu.
It's like a what?
It's a kung fu.
Riverside Tower, continue approach. I have opposite direction traffic. A Mooney departing
like
runway 27. I'm going to have him turn just momentarily here. Stand by.
160.
Mooney 01 X-ray. The helicopter now is at 11 o'clock, 2 miles southbound, no factor. Turned 15 degrees to your left. There's additional traffic at 12 o'clock, 5 miles opposite direction inbound. A Duchess 2,700, and he's executing the ILS approach into the airport. So turn to the south for me, please.
There's another one coming
helicopter,
in
no
on the
factor.
ILS 9er. Yeah.
Turning 15 degrees to the south. Mooney
I don't know why they
1201
do
X-ray.
this, but I guess it is what it is, folks. It is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen.
01 X-ray, make an immediate left turn for me, please. Traffic alert, 12 o'clock, 2 miles opposite direction.
Boy,
Just a left turn southbound for me right now, please.
Left turn southbound. Mooney 1201 X-ray.
Duchess 0160 traffic, 12 o'clock, 1.5 miles, turning southbound to Mooney at 2,100.
Inside 160.
Yeah, they really got it going on today here.
Nice and busy.
And Duchess 16 Zulu, I'm going to turn the Mooney back to the west, so you're going to pass north of it now.
And John, you said this is a Cessna?
Mooney
I like
01
these
X-ray, you
Cessnas.
can
They're good
resume on navigation westbound. The Duchess is going
What's that plane with the
north of you
parachute?
as you in sight. And contact SoCal departure on
I've heard about it.
135.4 for Whiteman.
135.4 for Whiteman. Thank you so much.
I've heard about those.
Mooney 1201
Is that like the
X-ray.
pilot's parachute or the whole actual
Yeah, no, it's
plane?
just the pilot gets a parachute.
Tower,
That's the parachute feature.
Someone told me the whole plane has a chute, but I'm like, there's no way that.
Well, you just jump out. You literally
1354 Tango,
just jump.
Riverside Tower, hold short, runway 27.
Hold short, runway 27, 54 Tango.
Duchess 160,
Boy,
circle
they're
north
really-
for right down on runway 27.
Circle north, runway 27.
They got a guy.
Cherokee 06 Lima, left turn
That must
approved,
be a
runway 27,
helicopter.
cleared for takeoff.
Yeah, probably. If I was
This
here
is-
above us.
Well, he's going the wrong way too. See?
Okay, who wants to depart runway 27 again? Is that 06 Lima or 54 Tango?
54 Tango is ready.
I guess he'll come to us
Okay,
when
Cherokee
we're
54
ready.
Tango, left turn approved, runway 27.
He knows
cleared
we're
for
here.
Takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 27, 54 Tango.
He knows we're here. He'll get to us when we're ready.
Can you get,
6 Lima Sierra is on station.
can you get
And
around it?
Cherokee 54 Tango, I just want to confirm you can get past that Cirrus, correct?
Affirm, 54 Tango.
There
Thank
you
you, Cirrus. 8 Julie Sierra, be about 2 more minutes, stand by.
go. Roger.
Roger that. 8 Juliet Sierra.
6 Lima Sierra, roger.
There you go.
Intentional aircraft, Riverside Airport information, Charlie, current 125. Intentional aircraft, Riverside Airport information, Charlie, current 1250 at 9 altimeter 29901.
$100 if you get on and ask him, Charlie has the chips.
Runway 27, clear to land for 160.
He just said information, Charlie.
Yeah.
I'm saying $100 if you get on and say, sir, Charlie hasn't chips.
You're just trying to get me in trouble with these people. Now you're just. Now
Was
you're
that, sir, was that ATIS information? Charlie hasn't chips.
Or 6 Lima Sierra, I'd like to continue southeastbound.
Okay.
6 Lima
Man,
Sierra.
2 more minutes.
One thing about IFR, man, you're at their
They're coordinating.
they're at their disposal. Like,
I'll stay with you for
you
a
got to be
second,
patient because
1200, 6 Lima
it's not like you're in charge. They're in charge, and you're gonna wait whether you like it or not.
Your hands are tied. Your hands are tied.
All right, let's see. Airport 819. Yep.
Your hands are tied behind your back.
This. how would I get the weather, the weather here? Like it's not showing up. Like if I wanted
Riverside Tower, Cherokee
Riverside,
5206 Lima.
The weather,
yeah, the waypoint weather, see, like the METAR. If I can get it at
you'll be number 2 for departure behind the Cirrus.
VORs or a waypoint doesn't report an ATIS or weather like an airport does.
Sierra, expect departure after the Duchess turning final. On departure, maintain 3000. Hold short runway 27.
Holding short runway 27. Expect 3000 on departure after the plane lands. 218 Juliet Sierra.
So now what does our right hand do?
What, 3000?
Good. We write it down. So waypoints don't report weather like airports. So if you highlight Paradise, it will show you the nearest Corona Airport's weather.
2992, okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to verify the barometer, the barometer,
Yep.
and I just wanted to see if that was the case.
Yeah,
there.
so the closest airport to Nickel GPS waypoint is March Air Force Base.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
Makes sense? And then you could see it that way.
So, all right, so he's going to get us out of here now, so we're good. We've been good for a while.
Everything looks good?
Everything's good.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Really? Would you bet, how much money would you bet that you got your flow?
Well, I mean, I haven't done the flow yet.
Why not?
Oh, because he hasn't we'll do it, all right?
Let's do it.
So, party's off.
160, turn left, taxi next gen via Golf.
160.
John, you still didn't get it. I'm shocked.
You bet. Cirrus 8 Juliet Sierra, runway 27 cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 27, 218 Juliet Sierra.
Good. That's what I was talking about. We could have done that whenever.
Yeah.
Good. I wasn't actually talking about that. I was talking about that.
Approaching runway 27.
Yeah, all good. Always check yourself.
Part of the flow.
Always check. Make sure.
Remaining.
Okay, so here we go. We finally get to take off, and we're on our way.
There you go.
All right, straighten the wheel, and away we go. $60, $70.
Cherokee 54 Tango, frequency
All right,
change
here we go.
Frequency change approved, 54 Tango.
Cherokee 06 Lima, the Cirrus is on an Riverside 2 departure, left turn approved, runway 27 clear for takeoff.
Runway 27 clear for takeoff, 06 Lima.
Okay, flaps coming up.
Good. And hold 97 as if your life depends on it. 96.
Okay, we're at 400. I can turn.
Cirrus 8 Juliet Sierra, again maintain 3000, contact SoCal departure, and you have a good flight over there.
Thanks a lot. Maintain 3000, or climb to 3000 and contact departure. Appreciate it. 218 Juliet Sierra. Okay.
600.
Good. We blew through our heading, so let's maintain our heading. What heading did you turn to?
I was just aiming for these guys, but I shouldn't have.
Don't fly by the boxes. Fly by the procedure. 255. The boxes should back the procedure. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Good.
1 Delta Sierra, this approach is towards Paradise, maintain VFR, contact Chino Tower.
This approach, direct Paradise, contact Chino Tower.
Should I tell them I'm on 255,
direct,
heading
your miss
255?
is Paradise, maintain VFR, you can connect Chino Tower.
Nope, so in our case, we're a departure procedure, so we'll say SoCal departure, Cirrus 218 Juliet Sierra, climbing via the Riverside 2 departure, or 2000 climbing via the Riverside 2 departure.
Now should I?
Turn it intercept to 030 radio.
All right, let me.
Approved, turn left, 270, 7 West choice.
Departure Cirrus 218 Juliet Cirrus 2000, climbing 3000 on departure from Riverside.
Via the Riverside 2 departure.
127.0.
127.0, 344.
Juliet Sierra, your radar contact, mile and a half southwest of Riverside, show you through 2100. Climb maintain 7000 and Paradise join your route.
Climb maintain 7000, 218 Juliet Sierra.
Juliet Sierra and best rate of climb through 3100.
Roger that, best rate of climb 3100, 218 Juliet Sierra.
7 Whiskey Charlie, connect bracket tower.
Good. So he said join the route, so we'll clear the hold. Make sense?
Okay, clear
Did
the
that make
hold.
sense?
Now hold on one second. Let me give it 7,000
Yep.
because you wanted 7,000, right?
Uh-huh.
And I'm trying to 7,000. There we go. And I want to get my best climb going.
Best climb is VY. Stick with VY.
Yep.
And then Riverside had like a hold over there on the departure procedure.
Yeah, we don't want that.
So he said at Paradise, proceed en route. So we went in and I cleared the hold. So now from Paradise, we'll continue along our airway. Make sense?
Yep.
Good. And there you go. It'll take us on course, Victor 186. Easy?
Yep.
That's it.
So Paradise is coming up in a few seconds.
Uh-huh.
So we're going to have to turn.
Uh-huh. To Victor 186.
To what? To, see, I can't see it because it's so high.
What? It says
it'll tell me in a second.
Turn left 089 in 6 seconds.
089.
Yep.
All right.
You good. You good right now. Nice and shallow.
All right.
Yep. Good work.
Standard rate.
What is standard rate turn?
It's 6 degrees per second.
Close. Cut that in half.
3 degrees?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's 3, yeah. Okay.
Good work. And that's it. It's really simple. IFR is brain dead. You'll see. One day you'll turn to me and say, yo, really? That's it? That's what you'll do. That's what you'll say. And that's part of it. That's what IFR is. They say, you do. They sing, you dance.
Juliet Sierra, connect approach on 134.0.
134.0, 218 Juliet 0. 134.0, right?
Uh-huh. So now...
Approach.
Good.
Cirrus 218 Juliet 0 is 3,700, climbing 7,000.
Good. Solid call.
218 Juliet 0, SoCal approach, roger.
Good.
Delta 2775, traffic 1 to 2 o'clock, 6 miles southeast bound, Cirrus climbing out of 4,000 for 7,000.
We're looking at 2775.
All right, so why don't we set up our, set up
your scoreboard, yep.
So, the first thing we want
220,
is...
Southwest 183.
First question you ask yourself, am I a heading?
3436,
Nav.
Or nav? Good.
I want nav.
26.7,
I want flight level
Good.
at 96.
Uh-huh.
All right, so we're looking good.
Interpret.
Traffic 11 o'clock, 5 miles westbound, Airbus, descending at 8,000, caution lake turbulence.
218 Juliet Sierra looking for traffic.
Good. Interpret your scoreboard before you hit autopilot.
Yep.
Don't hit it. Don't hit it.
GPS.
Good.
Yes, it's where we want to go.
Good.
And we want to go up at 96.
Good.
That's correct. So we go.
Boom. And now you'll make sure the plane is actually doing what you want it to do.
And then we make sure that we don't hit this guy right
the
here.
Airbus. They'll be crossing our path ahead of us.
Yeah, he's coming.
There they are in sight. See them up there?
Yeah.
Yep.
8 Juliet Sierra has traffic in sight. Actually, that's...
Hey, Juliet Sierra, roger.
That guy's below us.
2775.
No, not this one. They're talking about this one. This is the Airbus that's crossing our flight path.
I thought you were talking about that one.
That's below us. No, because the Airbus was descending. The one below us is...
Got it.
Yep. Good. Easy?
Yep. This part is easy. Yep.
Good. So now, what could we do to get ahead of ourselves for Carlsbad?
Well, we could put in the ATIS and stuff.
Good, and ground, solid.
Okay, so we have a ways to go here. How are we doing on our temps? So, 416.
We could lower the nose to some cruise climb, yeah.
We could do a little bit.
Go to 105.
Yeah, we could do 105.
Good. Good.
Kind of give it a little extra.
Good. In the turbo, I really look at the CHD. In this one, I look at the oil temperature.
Yeah, which is, it's getting
Yeah,
there.
it's 225, uh-huh.
So we could, there's a couple things. We could slow down a little bit. I mean, sorry, yeah, we could throttle back if we needed to. I could mixture.
Yeah. This should do it, just that 105 is good.
Southwest 183.
Okay, so let's get our ATIS in here for...
183, 190, cleared on F Zulu, runway 20 right.
Go to the plate.
Once we reach 190, speed cleared on F Zulu 20 right, Southwest 183.
And we're doing the doing this one.
RNAV X-ray, runway 24.
All right, so...
And we could even load it when you talk about it.
120.1.
Oh, it's loaded. No, did we load the approach?
We have one. We have not loaded the
Okay, we can do that while we talk about it.
ATIS is here.
Cool.
We could put tower, well.
No, not yet. We're not.
Not yet.
We'll get more approach control frequencies.
Okay, so what else can we do? Yeah, we could do procedure, right?
Yep, we could load it.
And we can select the approach, and we can put in the RNAV.
Now, before you do that, a good thing to do is, could we hear the ATIS from here?
We could try it.
Is the ATIS 121.7?
Yes. No, it's sorry, my bad. Boom, boom.
Approachment John 3.
There we go. So that will tell us what approach is in use before we load it. RNAV what?
24.
No, Airman, runway 24.
RNAV runway 24?
Yeah, that's
Good.
what he said, but let's listen to it again.
Advisors contact, you have Victor.
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 Palomar information, Victor, time 19447 Zulu, wind 260 visibility 10, sky clear. Temperature 24, dew point 18, altimeter 29902. Localizer and RNAV approaches in use, landing runway 24. Hazardous weather information, Southern California area.
Okay, Victor.
Contact.
Good.
And report
So you can load it
when you're in the climb
Okay,
for
so
14.
we're gonna load that one.
Uh-huh.
You want to go Vector?
Pick Oceanside as a point for us to join the approach from, because that includes everything.
Okay, our minimums. We need to put that in there, and that is 528 for us.
Cool.
So we're
Small
gonna go
knob, one to the right. The big knob, one to the right. Good. Then you can type in 528.
24.1.
24.1, yeah, we got
528. Enter. And then load. And then you could highlight or do that and then go all the way down. And you could see the altitudes associated with the approach and make sure everything looks good.
Southwest 183, approach 124.1.
24-1, Southwest 183, good day.
Oceanside 7000. Which is not on there. 5300 right at Vista. Coming down to 4300 at Koenig, yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then 3100 at Jabal. 204 on that, no, okay. At the final approach fix, right, 3100, so 1220, yep, that's that. And 527 is our decision altitude.
Solid.
Okay, cool.
Solid.
All right, cool.
Good work. So we have Victor, and we're requesting the RNAV 24 approach. We could get on with approach and say, approach Cirrus 218 Juliet Sierra has Victor requesting RNAV 24. Worst thing it'll tell us is request that from the next controller.
Okay.
Good.
Approach Cirrus 218 Juliet Sierra, we have Victor and request RNAV X-ray and runway 24.
Hey, Juliet Sierra, Roger, you can make that request on the next frequency.
Roger that, 218 Juliet Sierra.
Good. Easy. Absolutely phenomenal.
Okay, 15 seconds. Oh, that's the next thing. We're not turning for a while.
Yep, we're good there. Look at that. So this is IFR. IFR mostly comes, the action mostly happens on the pre-flight planning and on the ground, loading up UAV on us. In the air, when it comes to IFR, is execution time, not figuring out time. Does that make sense?
Yep. Yeah, you execute.
When do you
you
go
execute your plan.
Correct, exactly. Exactly.
You plan it, you have it ready, and you execute in the air.
It's execution time. We talked about this. When do you build the building? When the building is complete. Meaning when the plans and the drawings,
when the architectural drawings,
everything's done, that's when we start building.
15 degrees left to skydiving.
15 degrees left, 218 Juliet Sierra.
Juliet Sierra, I have direct tanner for you in 5 miles.
Roger that, 218 Juliet Sierra. That's 115 heading.
Good. There we go. That's when we build the building. Make sense? When do we take off? When everything is complete. All the drawings and the plans are complete. We execute in the air. Did he say left or right?
American 1821, SoCal, approach, climb and maintain 4,000.
Cool.
You want to check?
Just making sure.
American 1821.
SoCal approach, November 733, Whiskey Tango, Cessna 172 at 3,500, climbing to 6,500.
Okay, we're at 7,000.
733 Whiskey Tango.
Good, we can do our cruise, we can cruise her out.
Are you going along the coast?
Say again,
60?
November 733, Whiskey
65?
Tango.
Yep.
65.
3 Whiskey Tango, are you going on the coastline to Carlsbad?
Negative, we'll be crossing through March Airport.
65 will be our go-to cruise unless we need to slow down for whatever reason.
Say altimeter again.
Altimeter 2991.
altimeter 2, 991, November 733, Whiskey Tango.
All right, lead it out.
Whiskey Tango, maintain VFR at 5,500. Maintain VFR at 5,500, November 733, Whiskey Tango.
Good.
Boost pump coming off. Flaps good.
And approach, good afternoon. 546 Julie Bravo, checking in 5,500 feet.
546 Julie Bravo, SoCal approach, altimeter 29091. Advising to get the weather at
Sorry,
Charlie.
thanks for really
29091, and we'll advise them I have weather. Thanks. 56 to Julie Bravo.
Yep, South African, dude.
1821 approach, LA Center 128.6 today.
28.6.
Good, temperatures look good.
Yeah, temperatures are looking good. Yep, way down.
Solid, everything's good.
Good afternoon, American.
Good.
1390.
We have Victor.
On the Disney
We have
5.
Victor.
300
Good.
or better. And we have Tango.
We're set up. We got.
American 1319 SoCal approach, altimeter
We're ahead of the
291.
game.
We could put ground in if you really want to party.
We could do that. And then I want you to tell me if it'll be a right or left turn off the runway after we land.
Hold on. 121.8. Let's put that up there. It's gonna. Well, yeah, it's gonna be a left.
Good. Solid. Good work. That's how ahead of the plane I want you to get. The time to figure out whether I'm turning right or left off the runway is not after we landed. Easy?
Yes.
Good. Good work.
Yep. Okay. So.
All looks good. All looks good. So I have a little surprise for you.
Oh no, what?
For the sake of time, looks like we won't have time to go to Palomar and to Torrance.
So you want to switch it up?
So what we'll do is we'll use this opportunity to go ahead and see what diverting or switching your destination looks like under IFR. And guess where we're diverting to?
Torrance.
Exactly.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yes.
Juliet, clear direct Tanner.
Direct Tanner.
Direct Tanner 218 Juliet Sarah.
There's Tanner. Flight
Okay.
plan.
Flight plan.
Highlight.
Damn it. Hold
Highlight.
on.
Yep.
Flight plan.
Highlight.
Highlight.
Highlight Tanner. Direct Tanner enter.
Yep.
And then home. That's it.
Jeep. We're on Jeep.
Boom.
We need now.
Good learning. Solid. So, when you are on VFR flight following,
contact approach 127.3.
127.3, 218 Juliet Sarah.
LA reached 559, leveling 12000.
30, enter.
boom.
Reach 5.
125.3, thanks for your
Level
help.
7000, direct Tanner.
218 Juliet Sarah is with you at 7,000, direct Tanner.
November 218 Juliet Sierra, SoCal approach, good afternoon. Information, Victor at Palomar, say approach request.
We have Victor looking for the...
We have Victor and we're looking for the RNAV GPS X-ray to runway 24.
068 Juliet Sierra, roger.
Good. On VFR flight following, could you tell them, hey, I changed my mind, I want to go to someplace else? Yeah. Under IFR, you could do the same thing.
SoCal 4713.
And I want to show you what that looks like.
Okay.
All it is a matter of, what do we always say? As long as we have...
13 radar services terminated.
As long as we have communication,
we have negotiation.
We have negotiation, right? So right now we're able to communicate. Let's go to negotiate and see if we can go to Torrance instead. So what I want you to do is get on with her and say, approach Cirrus 218 Juliet Sierra. We'd like to change our destination to Torrance.
Okay.
That's
How do
it.
you like that?
The what?
Yeah, let's see how she likes that. Here we go.
But let me tell you something, John.
Yeah.
Nobody cares if she likes that or not. Okay, good.
15,000, turn left, heading 200, vector to Mission Bay. 15,000,
Should I say amend our flight
Stop
plan or just...
caring what people think.
Okay.
So what were you saying?
Should I say amend our flight plan or just change our destination?
We'd like to change our destination and head to Torrance instead.
At my discretion, 3 Yankee.
Or amend our flight plan.
Approach Cirrus 218 Juliet Sierra. I'd like to change our destination to Torrance.
Let's see what happens. It's an experiment under IFR. I want to go someplace else.
Cirrus 8 Juliet Sierra, roger. For IFR back to Torrance from there, might give me a second for some coordination. Otherwise, if you want to cancel and turn VFR, I can get you turned right away. If you want to
take your
stay
time.
IFR, just give me 1 second.
Say take your time.
No problem. Take your time. 218 Juliet Sierra. We appreciate it.
Cirrus 8 Juliet Sierra, no problem.
Good. So now she'll come up with a nice route for us from here to Torrance.
You might have to
And
help
you'll
me.
get another clearance.
04 Charlie
And
Delta.
then we will
thanks.
plug stuff in while in the air.
Cool.
Echo 725.
You see that?
Mission Bay, depart Mission Bay, heading 140.
Party time, man.
As long as there's communication, there's negotiation. We could do anything we want.
Yeah.
We could head there, we could change our mind as long as we're communicating.
Right.
Make sense?
Yeah.
It's just like a marriage.
Yeah. But they listen to me more in this situation in my marriage. Okay, so you might want to. Well, I'll do my best to copy this stuff down. She might give us a big clearance that I'm slightly unfamiliar with. So
Good. This is good training to grab something that we're unfamiliar with.
Start real big, like right, and then
Clear to the Torrance Airport.
Right. TOA. And I'm like, damn, ran out of room. I don't know.
Good.
It's like approach. I can't take that entire clearance. I've run out of room in my piece of paper.
This needs to be in your hanger on the wall. As long as we have communication, we have negotiation.
Yep.
It's a rule. Never forget that. It's your biggest IFR rule that you'll ever...
You're cleared to Torrance Airport. Turn right heading 220 for now. You can expect radar vectors and further clearance with the next controller. Maintain 7,000.
Okay, 218 Juliet Sierra is cleared to Torrance. Fly 220, maintain 7,000. 218 Juliet Sierra, thanks a lot.
No problem.
Good.
Okay, 7,000.
220.
220. Heading.
That's it.
On 2632 Yankee Radar service is terminated. You can stay on your beacon code. Contact Ramona Tower
So she's
119.87.
throwing us on our way. She's getting us on course.
Getting us in the right direction.
Correct. While she's figuring things out.
Cessna 32 Yankee Tower is 119.87.
119.87, 3 Yankee.
Easy work.
Sirius 8 Juliet Sierra, continue right turn heading 270.
270 for 218 Juliet Sierra.
Cherokee 2140 Tango, you can descend at your discretion.
Send at my discretion, and I got the airfield inside with the minute weather.
Cherokee 40 Tango, roger. Only traffic's to the northeast of you, 3 o'clock and 5 miles. Couple targets between 3,000 and 5,000. Radar service is terminated. Squawk VFR, figures exchange approved. Have a good day.
Thanks for the traffic, 40 Tango. Squawk VFR, exchange approved. Thank you.
Cessna 809006, contact approach 128.1. Good day.
128.1 to 906.
Sierra 734 Charlie Delta, contact approach 125.3. Good day.
125.3, 734 Charlie Delta.
Sierra 218 Juliet Sierra, contact approach 124.1. Have a good day.
124.1, thanks a lot. 218 Juliet Sierra. Nope, sorry. 12410, enter. Flip it. Approach Sierra 218 Juliet Sierra is 7,000, heading 270.
218 Juliet Sierra, SoCal approach, information Charlie for Torrance, expect an ILS for 29 right.
We'll expect ILS for 29 right, 218 Juliet Sierra.
And the altimeter 2990.
2990, 218 Juliet Sierra.
Solid work. So now what we'll do is let's go ahead and load the
ILS.
ILS 29 right.
Well, let's go to flight plans, put in our destination, right?
8,000.
He has to know where we're going, right?
You know what? We don't have to do that right now because he might give us actually a route.
American 1319.
Let's pull ILS 29 right up and brief it.
Reduce speed, correction, just to set and maintain 6,300.
ILS 29 right. ILS 29 right.
And 8 Juliet Sierra, turn right heading of 280.
280, 218 Juliet Sierra.
He's a nice dude, this guy. I hear him all the time.
All right. So, yeah, okay. ILS height above. So there are some different minimums.
Good.
Including 602. So
Good.
remember 602.
Good.
Okay. And this is about this is R929 right, Amendment 1, LPVDA 602 again for two cranes that mean we're need to 602. Okay, so 111.90.
American 13.
It will show up when we load it. We didn't load anything. Let's just brief the approach.
Okay, so approach 294. Airport elevation is 103. We looked at NOTAMs, and I did look at this before. This is circling not allowed.
Did we make sure the approach is valid?
Oh. Yep, between August and September. So
that's a habit.
Yep.
Good.
Yep. And this is the correct approach. It is valid, 111.9294. Runway
SoCal,
is,
good
we
afternoon.
know,
November
4,400
42 Golf,
feet.
7.5.
The airport elevation is 103. Looking at the notes quickly, we see when a local altimeter is not received, which we will remember that if we don't get that.
Is the plan just to go kind of to the coastline and then southeastbound?
Paper.
Then we'll use Los Angeles. If we get that, we'll have to look at our minimums again. This is about lighting, which is not going to apply to us. So missed approach. If we do a missed approach, we're going to climb to 3,000.
So this is a good point to I want to bring up here. The missed approach procedure is listed up here, but we haven't yet briefed the approach itself. When does the missed approach happen? Before or after the approach?
After.
So a good habit that we'll get into is we'll let off on the missed approach procedure, and when we're done briefing the approach, we will say, and in the event that we need to go missed, then we head back up here and talk about it.
Okay.
Make sense?
So we go back after
Just
we do
like
that.
I always say, we'll load the avionics in the same way that we'll fly the flight. We will brief the approach in the same sequence that we'll fly it. Make sense?
Yes.
Good.
So 8 is 125.6, which we can put in here. So I'll go there. 1, 2, 5, 6. Oh, enter. So I'll have that ready to go. And 120 point. I'll just put 120.90 in there. Good. As well.
And another thing we could do, just to get on the same page with him, is get on with him and say, 8 for 218 Juliet Sierra, just confirming, are we getting vectors now for the approach? Or is he going to give us the whole route? So let's just ask that so we get on the same page.
Okay. Approach 218 Juliet Sierra, are we going to get vectors for the approach or a fix? Just wondering. Thanks a lot.
218 Juliet Sierra, affirmative. Expect vectors for the approach.
Affirmative. Vectors for the approach. 218 Juliet Sierra. Thanks.
Good. So now we'll actually load the approach and do it while we talk about it. Does that make sense? We just confirmed with him. Good. You can always confirm.
So we'll get vectors for the approach, which means we can go to procedure, select.
Nothing will come up because we don't have a destination.
Oh.
So go ahead and to flight plan. Good.
Oh, well, I did put the.
You have Torrance. Okay, yeah. So procedures.
Procedures.
Select approach.
Select approach.
Good.
ILS 29 right. Correct. And we're going to get vectors.
So we're getting vectors for the approach, but not vectors to final. You hear the difference? So go back up to the thing and put Seal Beach.
Right here?
Yep. And actually, let's see, Seal Beach, and then Albus is out here. The direction we're coming from is like over here.
Yeah.
Seal Beach makes sense. So let's do Seal Beach.
All right, so we'll do Seal Beach.
Good. And then minimums?
Yep. And we said 620.
602.
602.
Good.
I just mispronounced it.
And then load.
600.
Good. Now we're in heading mode.
American 1631.
This is a great practice.
Level at 8,000.
What will happen if you activated the approach?
American 1631, so Gal approach.
It would draw a line from us to the.
Good. We can even go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do that. Procedures.
Procedures.
Activate approach. That's it. Pink line between us and Seal Beach. Easy?
Yeah.
Good. Let's keep briefing it.
Okay, so assume, looking like we're going to go to Seal Beach, and then we'll join.
218 Juliet Sierra, flighting of 270.
270, 218 Juliet Sierra.
Good.
Okay, and we'll be at 2,000 feet to Drippy.
1631, reduce speed to 170.
And 2,000 feet is our final approach fix.
Glide slope intercept.
A glide slope intercept.
American 1631, can we get the RNAV Zulu 20?
What's that big fat V?
That's that visual.
No, negative. Expect vectors to the final.
We talked about it on the phone. It's
visual descent.
130 knots. Point.
Do you remember what it's telling us?
Yeah, it's the point at which the
beyond which
the angle of descent is going to increase the longer we
stay at our MDA, right? Flying towards the runway. So does that apply to the precision or ILS or to the localizer?
That's a localizer.
Good. Solid.
It doesn't apply to us.
Good.
Because our missed approach is the
DA.
Is the DA, which
Good.
is
602. Good work. Absolutely solid.
Okay.
Good stuff.
If now we go to missed.
Good.
So now missed approach, climb to 3,000 on heading 294 to cross the LAX Vortac radial 150. Then climbing left turn.
I heard a keyword in there.
Then,
21.3.
then
Good.
climbing left turn to 250.
So we won't turn left to 250 until what happens? Until we cross what?
The 150 radial of LAX.
You see where the keyword then comes into play?
Yeah, you gotta do it.
Then always ask yourself, does the keyword then exist in my missed approach procedure instructions?
Yeah.
Always ask yourself that. Some do, some don't.
Okay.
Keyword then. Good. It's the missed approach keyword.
It's a keyword.
It's a keyword then. Keyword then. They want you to do X before you do Z.
Yes.
Good work.
Okay. Roger that. Okay, so I think we've talked about that missed approach, and
what's our top missed approach altitude?
The top missed approach altitude,
meaning the highest altitude that we'll climb to in the missed approach.
It says
right here, 3,000.
3,000.
It's not telling us to go any higher.
Yeah, it's just I was looking. It's not there.
When do we plug in top missed approach altitude into our box?
When we
glide slope intercept. Once the glide slope intercepted, we plug in top missed approach altitude.
Okay.
Because the glide slope penetrates and disregards any altitude we have set here.
Okay, so
if you plugged it in before, the vertical speed that you're descending at won't penetrate it.
Juliet Sierra, descend and maintain 6,000.
Descend and maintain 6,000, 218 Juliet Sierra.
Good. We plug top missed approach altitude in once glide slope intercepted. When do we go flaps 50?
Well, we could go, if we want to slow down, we can go flaps 50 whenever we want.
At any time, but in a perfect world on an approach, there's
1 mile to the
good.
fix.
So 3 things happen 1 mile from the final approach fix. On, rich, 50.
Okay, so 3 things happen 1 mile away from the final approach fix. Flaps, mixture, fuel pump.
Good, and if you want, you could just say 4 things happen, everything around the roundabout.
Yeah.
Fuel, fullest tank, on, fullest tank, mixture.
We're going a little fast.
Let me, slow down.
Slow down a little bit. Let's go down to 50 or something.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
What speed do we fly the approaches at?
100.
Good. What do we do 1 mile from our final approach fix?
We do what we just talked about, which is we do 4 things.
Good.
All in this area.
Good, and you could start here and do this. So on, fullest take, rich, 50.
Right.
Easy?
Yep.
Good work. What do we do when glide slope intercepts?
We set this to 3,000.
Top missed approach altitude.
To our top missed approach altitude.
Good.
Right.
Solid?
Yep,
Easy
I'll memorize
stuff.
it. I'll memorize it. I'll get
what
there.
do we do when we reach our DA?
We make a decision.
What do we do when we reach an MDA?
We flatten out, level off, level off, level off.
Good. What's the point beyond which, or the latest point that we have to make a decision while flying non-precision at the MDA?
When we cross a missed approach point.
Good. Solid work. Good. Easy?
Yeah, there's a lot. Yes, every individual thing
It'll
is
be
easy.
very repetitive. Eventually you'll be like, oh yeah.
Yeah, but the answer is yes. Every piece of information on its own is
50389 SoCal approach, squawk 02.
In its entirety is quite a bit of information.
Good. Solid.
0252 389.
Okay.
4500.
Coming up on 6,000.
Good. Altitude hold mode. There it is. Solid work.
Altitude?
We are at 4,250.
Good.
SoCal, do you have an altitude preference 389 or you want me to continue on at 4,000?
Your altitude's fine. There's traffic about 5 miles northwest of the blockhouse, southeastbound 4600. Well, now that your radar contact, the traffic's at your 12 to 1 o'clock, 3 miles southbound 4600.
We'll just send down to 4,000 just to be sure.
Since we're not at, full power and stuff, and we're at 50% power, you keep it lean.
Keep it.
Do I maintain the lean?
Yeah.
At its at the same place?
Yeah, so this lean assist thing comes from 65 to 75.
Yeah.
389 Roger.
Or
when you're
55,
able to see the signal
above
peak.
55, and under 75.
Right.
Yeah.
Just wondering. I'm just wondering when it goes below 55 when that thing disappears.
Yeah, you can just leave it. Yeah, where it was for the 65, it's right
Okay.
there.
All right, cool.
Yep. When else would this show up, even if your throttle's full? Could it ever show up when your throttle's at full forward?
Sure. It's between 55 and 75.
Good. Naturally aspirated plane. My throttle could
Yeah.
be full forward, and I could be climbing at 14,000 feet, and
exactly.
the power output of the airplane is 62%.
Yep.
Good work. Solid. This thing doesn't know what altitude you're at or where the throttle's at. All it knows is power percentage.
Yep.
Percent power. Good.
83 Alpha Alpha,
Solid work.
SoCal approach, descend and maintain 6,300.
6,300, 3 Alpha.
So we're coming up on Newport Beach here.
So you see, we're actually flying more this way as opposed to Seal
Yeah.
Beach. So what I would do is I would do procedures, select approach, and switch that initial to Albus,
Okay.
which makes more sense, and then everything else stays the same.
Vertical track.
And then look at that. It's a little more streamlined with our direction. You see how you could switch things up whenever you want?
Yeah.
As it makes sense?
Yeah, as things come off the table. Let me explain. I should explain the table. There's a thing we like to call in pilot world the table. And as you're eating from the buffet, things will come off the table. Eventually,
263 Mike.
you will be able to indulge yourself
and treat yourself
to vectors to final. But until then, we're going to be taking things off that table until we just have that main course, that big turkey leg called activate to final. Okay.
Number 8, Juliet Sierra, contact approach 127.2.
127.2, 218 Juliet Sierra.
Oh, man.
12720, enter, switch.
Yeah,
just
good.
practice there,
32 radar contact, 3 miles west Long Beach Airport, resume navigation, climb approved.
Position check, 132.
32 traffic, 12 o'clock, 1 mile westbound, Twin Star at 3,000.
We look for traffic, 132.
Approach Cirrus 218 Juliet Sierra 6000, heading 270.
218 Juliet Sierra, SoCal approach, roger.
Solid work. Absolutely solid.
Good.
One of the things I love most is when people impersonate me, so I think you're the first one I'll ask to do that.
3 Juliet Lima, traffic alert,
Yeah,
12 o'clock,
I got a whole set for you.
immediately and resume navigation.
Ready? Good! What's our initial? Good! And it's the most obvious question ever, like, and so the plane has wings? Yes. Good! Easy, right? Easy.
Off our nose. That was your last call with VFR request.
Good! Good!
Plane 164 Yankee, save request.
They're going to pick up your Alpha.
Oh, that's so funny.
Look at this. Newport Beach.
164 Yankee, slug 0264, verify information Victor.
Easy, right?
264, picking up Victor now. 264 Yankee.
Damage at 865, turn left heading 120.
Left 120, damage
That
at
is good
865.
stuff.
For 60 Tango, turn left heading 020.
Man, that was funny.
Left 020.
Good!
For 3 Juliet Lima,
That's true, I do
resume
say
navigation.
that. Good! Oh, man.
I got it all down.
Wow.
I still have to use one of my favorite joke is in your emergency
Damage at
procedures.
865, turn left
Which is-
heading 070.
You'll give it,
Left 070.
and then you'll take it
You'll
away.
give it, and you'll take it.
For 60 Tango, continues left turn heading 360.
With the engine out procedures.
360.
Yeah, first
So-
you want to help it, then you want to take stuff
Yeah.
away.
4 Yankee, radar contact 3 miles southwest Long Beach Airport. Flight heading
There's a lot
110,
going on
vector
here
to final approach
with these
course,
gray
maintain
things.
Yeah,
3,000.
so the
0, maintain 3,000,
pink
640.
represents our
Yeah.
course to
3 Juliet
Albus.
Lima, traffic 11 o'clock.
And by the way, if you
3
want to
miles
center that,
northwestbound,
all you need to
altitude
do is
3,600.
activate approach again. It'll just redraw that line. Does that make
Number
sense?
3 Sierra
It
Lima.
draws a peak line from
Yeah,
you to the
that
initial
one
approaches.
To
Good.
ignore
The
distress.
gray
The gray
one
is the localizer on standby.
Oh, it's
3 Sierra Lima.
Okay, it's on standby.
Damage at 865,
It's not in standby because we're not close to it. It's not. We're not on that
Yeah.
final approach.
Yeah,
But if you did activate vectors to final right now, that localizer will turn green,
125.35.
and this will turn green. You see how it's in there?
2535, 6 Yankee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
So
60 Tango,
that's really all
4 miles and
that
zero,
exists in that on the
320, maintain
HSI.
VFR practice approach
In the
approved,
HSI.
separation services provided.
320 practice approach for 60 Tango. Could I get a clearance back?
We haven't gotten ATIS yet. Let's do that.
Let's do it. Good work.
2.18, I'll 2992. Approaching you, south, runway 29 right. Lane departing, runway 29er.
Save request.
Note Thames, runway 29 left, ASCs are out of service. 5 Genos are effective Sea of Torrance, check those for more information. Multiple cranes at Sea of Torrance, check those for more information. Torrance Tower frequencies are currently split. For the north runway, runway 29 right, contact tower 133.07. For the south runway, runway 29 left, contact tower 124.0. Use caution for bird activity on the vicinity of the airport. Use caution for work in progress, adjacent all runways and taxiways. Hazardous weather information for California coastal laws on flight service frequencies. All crew back cold short instruction, runway sign with call sign. Violation contact TV is Charlie.
Maintain 5,000.
Descend maintain 5,000, 218 Juliet Sierra.
And we have information, Charlie. And let's go 25% power.
Number 3, Juliet Lima, squawk 4702.
4702.
In fact, we're really close to the approach. No more than 100 knots from this point on.
About to say November Golf, descend and maintain 5,000. Expedite your descent.
Tell me this, is Albus a viable option? Not really, right?
Well, in a few minutes, it's going to come off the table.
Right. So you see Driffy?
November Golf, amend that,
Flight
descend and
plan?
maintain 6,000.
Direct enter. Driffy's still an option, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Good.
That's probably
so
what
we're
they'll
cleaning things up. You see that?
Yeah.
The reason I did Driffy, direct enter, and not
For
vectors
8
to
Juliet
final.
Sierra, descend and maintain 4,000.
Descend maintain 4,000, 8 Juliet Sierra.
The reason I did direct enter to Driffy and not vectors to final is because vectors to final
For 3
would
Juliet
only
Lima,
have
flight
Zilba,
heading
and that's it, no
100,
Driffy.
2, ILS
So I still want to keep Driffy because he might tell me direct Driffy, join approach. Easy? Good.
I won't bug that. I promise I won't do that every time.
No. Good.
All right, so 100 knots, so I need to even lower.
0906, SoCal approach, roger. Number 3, Juliet Lima, contact approach 125.35.
This is good, right here. Just
Delta
keep things
Yeah.
just like this. This
feels good.
That's it. Perfect.
All right, so
Number 3, Sierra Lima,
let's,
flight 280.
Yeah.
descent. Go to our descent stuff, which we're gonna.
You could do
Plane
that.
3, Sierra Lima, flighting
3, turning 280, 3 Sierra Lima.
We could plug Torrance Tower frequency on the standby of COM 1 because we assume that at this point, since we're kind of close, we can go ahead and do that.
Number 8, Juliet Sierra, flight heading 280.
280, 218 Juliet Sierra.
Approach Airsprint 511, 78 descending via, say.
They're getting us all lined up here.
November Golf, turn left
We're
heading
definitely
060.
going there.
Turn 060.
You might tell us direct Driffy. Maybe you'll just say join approach.
Airsprint 511, SoCal approach, verifying for base Tango.
We've got Tango 511.
And you can do direct enter all day long. You'll just redraw that pink line, redraw that pink line, redraw that pink line, redraw that pink line. That's it. That's all it does.
Yep.
Direct enter redraws the pink line. That's it.
Sounds better when you do that in an accent.
Accent, yeah.
Helps.
Direct enter.
You want to go down faster?
This is good. This is perfect.
Yeah.
What does this banana mean?
It means where we're going to hit that altitude.
That's it. We're way good. Why descend steeper and hurt the ears?
Especially we're at 100.
We're
now.
good. You
We're
see,
doing good.
slowing down allows you to descend at
It
a
takes
shallower
a while,
rate.
you know, like it takes a while to get the speed. Like once you set it all up, it'll get to that speed.
For 8 Juliet Sierra, proceed direct Driffy, cross Driffy at 2000, cleared ILS, runway 29 right approach.
Proceed to Driffy, cleared at 2000, clear for the ILS approach.
29 right approach.
29 right approach, 218 Juliet Sierra.
Good. Direct enter.
Yep.
Nav.
Yep. Nav. Here we go.
You see? He told us direct Driffy.
Descend and maintain 4000.
And we're cleared for the approach, right? Approach.
At 2000.
2000 still stops good. And then we're cleared for it. What else could we press? 3D.
3 Sierra Lima, we're doing navigation.
Here we go.
Go ahead.
navigation,
All it'll do is
3
put the
Sierra
glide
Lima.
path in, or glide slope in there. That's it. And the localizer.
November Golf, descend and maintain
Easy?
5000.
That's it. That arms it. It's armed.
It arms. That's it.
Cool.
For 144 Charlie SoCal approach, fly present heading, vector for descent,
Solid
descend and
work.
maintain 5000.
So the final picture is Zilba. So I'm just looking for 1 mile out so I can do all my stuff.
Solid work.
We're going to go a little faster because we're drifting a little past our
We're good.
100
And you see we'll reach 2000 before or after Zilba.
after.
Here's
sorry.
Zilba.
That's Zilba? Wait, no. Oh, that's
This
Drippy.
Z is Zilba.
I'm sorry. I didn't see it.
Before or after?
44 Charlie,
Before.
turn left heading 1.
So we're good.
And that's what we want.
Left turn 120, 44 Charlie.
Life. I wrote a song this morning.
No, you didn't.
Life is simple. Life is good. Life is easy.
Good.
If only you are willing to believe it. That's it.
Let's say November Golf, turn 10
I woke
degrees
up
left.
and I wrote that.
That's amazing. That could just come out like You just wake up and that creativity
It just comes out.
It's just bursting out like that?
Reduce speed at 200.
How's that even possible?
You know what I mean?
You're in the wrong business, man. Should be a songwriter.
Oh, man.
State November Golf, contact approach 121.3.
21.3.
So you don't like using this thing,
For
huh?
906, descend and maintain 3,500.
Descend at 3,500 for 906.
I personally don't. You could if you want.
That's all right.
For 44 Charlie, reduce speed at 200.
Slow down at 200.
All right, so we have tower here.
Airport inside.
We have
For 3 Sierra Charlie, traffic 10 o'clock.
ground ready to go.
Good. Staying ahead of the airplane.
We got
Looking for that traffic, 3 Sierra Lima.
we're set up pretty well.
Absolutely solid.
Now have they cleared? They've cleared us for the ILS. So
For the
as soon
approach.
as they've cleared us for the approach.
Correct. Not
So
clear to
we-
land. Approach will never clear you to land.
Yeah,
ever.
the tower will do that.
Tower clears you for takeoff and to land. Tower controls the runway. That's it.
Why don't I do it by hand?
Number 3 Sierra Lima, traffic
Go
10
ahead.
o'clock. 2 miles eastbound,
When it's
altitude
time.
indicates 1,500.
Still looking, 3 Sierra Lima.
If you feel like you have good enough situational awareness to where you want to practice your hand flying, let's do that. But the goal today initially was to just get
totally,
you familiar.
totally. I just
but yeah,
feel
knock
like
yourself
this
out.
is so straightforward
Good.
that it's like, you
Good.
know,
How's our fuel balance looking?
okay, let's see. Switch
Do you really need to look at that message?
Reduce speed by
No,
20
it's just a
knots.
reminder, but yeah, I just look at that.
Reducing by 20 knots, 218 Juliet Sierra. Let's go to 90 knots. He asked us to reduce by 20 knots.
Number 44 Charlie, reduce speed to 170.
Reduce to 170.
See an imbalance? Boom. But yeah, you wanted to clear the message, yep.
Sprint 511, reduce speed to 170.
So we're coming up on it, here we go.
Field in sight, Sprint 511.
Turning
Okay.
left. Now, let's go ahead and activate vectors to final.
Menu?
Nope, procedures, and
Procedures.
activate vectors to final.
Sierra Lima, traffic no factor,
That's it.
contact Torrance Tower 133.07.
There it is.
There
Now
it
we
is.
got that.
Uh-huh.
133.07,
Localizer caught.
3 Sierra Lima, thanks for your
We're
help.
descending to
So-
2,000, and when we're at 2,000 at Zilba, glide slope should intercept. Easy?
Yes.
Number 8
Good.
Juliet Sierra, traffic 11 o'clock, 2 miles northeastbound, altitude indicates 2,000.
8 Juliet Sierra looking for traffic.
Sprint 511, contact approach 121.3.
21.3, Air Sprint 511. See ya.
SoCal Challenger, it's going to talk about 7.7 descending via.
How many miles are we from
Hotel
Zilba?
Quebec, SoCal approach, verify information, Tango.
3.
What are you going to do in
Affirmative
2?
Tango in Orange County, 0 Quebec.
Do my little thing down here.
Good!
Approach 42
We have
Delta
it.
Kilo,
Good.
37, climbing 4,000.
Should I tell them or not?
You
Number 8 Juliet Sierra, traffic 12 o'clock, 1 mile.
inside.
8 Juliet Sierra has traffic in sight.
Number 42 Delta Kilo, SoCal approach, roger.
Good
Wind
work.
32, maintain VFR at 4,500.
4,500, 132.
SoCal Cherokee 9260 Tango's up to ILS 200 right Torrance Mist and like to head towards Vasile Beach, VOR, practice VOR Alpha in the Fullerton, full pursuit, currently
This
a
is
Victor.
easy stuff. I wasn't
444
lying to you when I
Charlie,
said
turn
this
left
is
heading
easy.
020.
Left turn 020,
Straightforward.
44 Charlie.
Just
Okay.
knowing what's going on.
SoCal 132, I need to do some maneuvers out here. There's different altitude we can use. We have some variability.
60 Tango.
So this plane's ahead of us. We're following them.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and slow down even more.
4,500 to 5,000.
Okay, 4,500 to 5,000. Thank you, 532.
Okay, so altitude's 2,000 now.
60 Tango, radar contact 1 mile east Torrance Airport.
Actually,
Which-
we're good. We're the same speed, so we're good.
60 Tango, climb and
So when we
maintain
go
at
flaps and
3,000.
stuff, we'll slow down.
3,000, 60
Airspeed.
Yeah, I know.
Number 8 Juliet Sierra, maintain slow practical speed, contact Torrance Tower 133.07.
We'll maintain slow speed and contact tower 133.075.
06, descent approved.
You don't have to repeat the
Yeah.
frequency. You just say contact
Approved
tower.
for 906.
So here we go.
Number 44 Charlie,
And let's go flaps 50 now.
Flying 865
And
Sierra
maintain
Lima.
85.
We're at 1.
29 right, ready for takeoff for right 270.
Let's maintain slowest practical speed. Let's maintain 85 knots.
runway 29 right, clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff, runway 29 right. 5 Sierra Lima.
Okay.
Good. And we could contact tower. Say ILS 29 right.
Torrance Tower, Sierra's 218 Juliet Sierra's on the ILS for 29 right.
For 218 Juliet Sierra, Torrance Tower, if you can
Airspeed.
reduce final approach speed, you're following traffic a mile in front of you going 20 knots slower, continue.
Roger that. We'll slow down as much as we can. 218 Juliet Sierra.
Let's go flaps 100 to
3
help
Sierra
them
Lima,
out.
if you could speed up, that'd be
Go
appreciated
to
as well.
slowest you can.
Speeding up, 3 Sierra Lima.
Airspeed.
Good. And we'll maintain final approach speed. And there we go. Glide slope caught. And we're descending. Good.
So 3 Fox Romeo,
So
downwind
we got to our 1
east of the
minute. We have
110
mixture,
freeway.
we have flaps, we have
Heading
everything
downwind,
there. Okay, we're
expect
good.
east of the 110 freeway.
John, I'm proud of you, man.
Romeo.
51
not over
Bravo,
yet.
thank you
You
for
are
that right
so
turn,
much
just
better and
southbound turn
ahead than
of
you think.
16.
You should know that.
1600, 51 Bravo. Thing 5 Sierra Lima,
All right.
follow company ahead in the crosswind turn.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
Let's
hand
handle
fly.
it.
Following company traffic on the crossway, 5 Sierra Lima.
Ray Julius here, spacing looks good, runway 29 right, clear to land.
29 right, clear to land, 218 Juliet Sierra.
Good. That's it. We just need to keep the needle and the glide slope. Here's a rule you'll never forget. We fly to the needle and to the diamond. Meaning if it's under us, we're high. Good.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep. A little slow, but
Do your thing. Whatever power you need. There you go. You're hand flying on ILS perfectly. That's it.
And Sling 4 Sierra Lima, are you able to take 29 left?
We can take 29 left. Can we request 1100 before we turn crosswind as well?
Sling 4 Sierra Lima, yep, just do that and contact South Tower 124.0.
All right, 124.0 for Sierra Lima.
Florence Tower, November 80906.
the old
2700
refinery heat.
South.
There you
Let's do
go.
a full stop and we have Charlie.
80906 Florence Tower, make sure they're runway 29 right.
Straight in, 29 right for 8906.
51 Bravo, you can start that southbound turn. The 60 uniform, no delay to Charlie, contact ground, traffic half mile final.
Relay 60 from.
Sling 3 Sierra Lima, if you can, start this slowing down. I'm sorry, I was a little late on that call. And traffic exiting looks good right now.
Slowing down, 3 Sierra Lima.
At minimums, I want you to look up and then hand fly the rest of the runway.
Okay.
She will say minimums that.
So 3 Foxtrot Romeo, turn
Roger
base
that.
now. Your number 3 follows.
You're doing a
yours, just
phenomenal
pass off
job,
your
John.
right, runway 29 right, cleared, touch and go.
Turning base, 3 Foxtrot
So
Romeo.
first hand flow and
right,
instrument approach?
touch and go.
Basically.
Good.
First legal one.
Your
Good.
9006, your number
Just kidding,
3,
guys.
follow, it's
Good
a
work.
Cessna on the base turn. Spacing looks good, runway 29 right, clear to land.
Number 3, clear to land, K right, look for traffic for 80906.
Okay, we're coming up on the
Clear right
minimums.
and right.
Minimums.
Good. Look up.
Minimums.
Okay, look up.
There you
and
go. Hand fly.
500.
We're just going to fly this bad boy.
There you are. So we could have popped out of the clouds there. Typically, we'd be able to pop out of the clouds 200 feet over the road.
Hotel exit would be appreciated. And 3 Sierra Lima, thank you for that. And off at hotel, contact ground.
And the runway is
Go to
clear
Grand
right
Master
now.
off
From
the
the plane
hotel.
outline.
Thanks for your help.
Good work.
3 Sierra Lima.
Beautiful. Solid work, John.
Sterile cockpit, please.
Absolutely solid. Sterile.
Just kidding. No, I appreciate that, man.
Florence Tower, swing
Solid
165 Tango Whiskey, holding short of runway 29er right, requesting a right 270 departure.
165 Tango Whiskey, Torrance Tower, Roger, stand by. Sling 5 Sierra Lima, frequency change approved.
Frequency change
Beautiful.
approved, 5 Sierra Lima.
Let's get those up so we can get
Very nice.
Tuesday, Juliet Sierra, traffic half mile final, turn left at Charlie, contact ground.
left to Charlie, contact ground, 218 Juliet Sierra.
Good work. Solid. John, I'm proud of you, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Torrance Tower,
Learning.
80906, confirm number 1.
I learned a lot today.
learning.
Sorry, who was that? No, 906, the traffic you're falling is short final, but spacing looks good.
Sounds good for
You
906.
should know that I learn too every single flight. Every single flight.
Yeah, it's constant, right?
All about learning constantly till the last day.
All right, here we go. Tom
You say you're
2.
parking? Did the Sirius call me or somebody else call me?
That was Sling 516 November Golf. We're complete with the run-up, 29er left.
Number 516 November Golf, Roger. Continue your taxi.
Continue taxi, 6 November Golf. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Torrance Ground Cirrus 218 Juliet Sierra is off the right of Charlie, taxi to East Tees.
218 Juliet Sierra, Torrance Ground, Roger. Taxi to East Tees via Charlie Alpha.
Via Charlie Alpha to East Tees, 218 Juliet Sierra.
Number 3 Sierra Lima, no delay. Taxi to parking via hotel.
Okay, so
Parking via hotel, 3 Sierra Lima.
Good. That's good. Landing light off. Good.
Solid work. Absolutely solid. John, phenomenal. Give me some thoughts. What are some things you realized, learned, noted?
Well, that's a lot of stuff. I mean, where do you? I mean, we did filing.
I think you were mistaken. I wanted you to take hotel. Take a left on Golf and taxi via the ramp.
Left on Golf and taxi via the ramp, 3 Sierra Lima.
Are there
was a lot.
takeaways that you realized about IFR? Like, oh, I get it now. Like things like that.
Well, yeah. I mean, what I haven't had a lot of experience or thinking and time with at all is the avionics, like how to get what I want to do into the avionics, and then when they throw you a curveball, like how to get that avionics going. So that is one of the big things that I got exposed to, and that was super helpful. I learned, I mean, a ton, right? So filing, I mean, all that stuff, and then getting the clearance, and just the words, you know, the words, you know, like the exact words. What do they want to hear? What do you say? What do you not say? You know, how to amend.
2 Sierra Charlie, just wanted to ask.
Great example of negotiation in flight.
Traffic, I was going to see if you can accommodate.
One thing you brought up to me was stop trying to worry about what other people think. And I think, to be totally honest, like, yes, I am sensitive to that. Like, I don't want to be like the one getting called out or the one who's,
on how many of you,
you know, looked at
ahead of you.
as a junior. But, you know, so maybe I'm sensitive about that, and I need to get over it. And I will. That's a good lesson.
How did we say it? Don't be reckless. Don't be careless, but careless.
November 80906.
Yeah.
Don't be careless, but careless. If you have a request from ATC and you are not asking it of them because you are concerned with whether or not it will piss them off, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Whether or not it pisses them off, that's their problem.
Right.
Not yours. That's all I'm saying. Does that make sense?
906 Torrance Ground, Roger.
Yeah, totally. Like, you can't be afraid to talk to them.
Transient, and it'll be taxi via Charlie Alpha Echo.
Charlie Alpha Echo.
Good.
And yeah, you know, you're in charge. You're the one flying the plane.
Perfect.
So you gotta do it.
If they come to you and they say, I got something ready for you, and you're not ready, what do you say? Stand by.
Stand by.
Good.
Yeah, like good lesson. There was a lot of lessons in here, but one of them was, you know, and you said this. You said, hey, well, if they call back, and immediately he's like, you gonna go? And I'm like, yeah, sure. But that's not what
learning.
It's not what I should do. I should be like, hey, no, I'm in charge, and I'll be ready when I'm ready.
Exactly. Yep. Exactly. The only time you must be ready to take it from them immediately is right when you ask for it.
Yes, when you say, hey, okay, I'm
ready.
ready.
Than that, if he says, I need a few minutes, and then he asks you, hey, are you ready? And they should always ask you if you're ready, because if he comes and throws it at you, that's not cool, because you should be on to different things.
You had a video like that where somebody, your guy in the SR-22, the guy was mad, the guy was a little short. He just threw the clearance at him and said, hey, he didn't even ask. He's like, you know, so-and-so, here's your clearance. And it's like, dude, we weren't ready for that. You can repeat it back.
Correct.
And then he was like, a dick.
Correct.
And then there was a lesson there is like, dude, don't let it. Great line, by the way. His bad attitude is his wife's problem, not yours.
Yes, exactly. That's true. That is the truth.
Totally. Yeah, because you know what? You're going to go on, and you're going to have other controllers, and you're going to go on your day. He's always going to be himself. He has
Correct.
to his wife has to deal with him every single day.
There you go.
He has to deal with himself and his bad attitude
There you go.
every day.
There you go.
You get to deal with him once or twice maybe in your life. Okay. Let's go a little past, and then we'll just park it right here.
Solid work.
So I can go to the checklist, but it's really not a big checklist, which is the shutdown procedure, which is
shut it down.
Throttle. I mean, so you like to do this every time. This little
grounding. Yeah, that's a good idea. Just make sure it'll ground, and then AC off before we shut the engine off. Off.